What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Platinum Edition DLC video here on the Xbox One. I do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. How's it going? Welcome. If you guys wouldn't mind, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell right next to it. I would appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for doing that. Alright, so farming. We are a farming. We're moving to the 1-2 field. I guess you could call it field 12. It's not. It's fields 1 and 2 combined. Via the plow. Just saying. Via the plow. I'm going to go ahead and empty both combines because why not? We did have to run one trailer load of, I was going to say wheat. It's not wheat. It's barley. We had to run one trailer load of barley over to the train to store it, of course. And yeah, so we're good to go now for this field. We will be renting, leasing, whatever it's called, the baling equipment. I want to go ahead and get that leased. And yeah, actually, while we're waiting here, let's we need to reset that tractor still. Let's see. How do we nope. That was the wrong button. Can you tell? Can you tell? Did I pass it already? I did. Slow down, John. Okay, there we go. And hey, it resets to the shop. How convenient. We'll actually need it down there in a second, so that's fine. We can use it to bring home some of our baling equipment. Yay. Square bales. I can't wait for square bales. I don't need to start a second combine on the bottom of the field, do I? No, gotta go to the top side of the field. North side. For life. For life. So we have $241,000. It's really not bad. I'm kind of okay just sitting on money for right now. Because I want to replace the combines next. And I know that $241,000 is probably not going to be enough to do anything real fun with. I mean, a little bit. How big is the header we're using now? That's kind of what I'm going to base this off of. Where's that header at? Probably all the way over. Let's see. We're using this one, which is 7.6 meters. I have a Fent combine. Do I? I downloaded some mods, you know, a while ago, but didn't realize what okay, cool. So that holds 95. We could step up to this Fent. That's not really much of a step up, though. Honestly, if we're going to do it, we're probably going to come in here with, like, the Big Massey, maybe. We could go Big Massey. I don't ever use the Big Massey. We could use that. That'd be good. And then we'll step up eventually to the New Holland. Because why not? Are you full? You are full. Okay. We've got all kinds of stuff we need to take care of, don't we, boys? We will get that baling equipment momentarily, though. Don't you worry about a thing. We'll get it. We got time. We've got time. Although I know it takes a minute to drive this over and back, but that's okay. The perfect sugarcane tractor. I know I said this thing was perfect, but it has a downfall, and that's right now the top end speed. Perfect sugarcane tractor would probably be something like the small JCB. Maybe the big JCB, just for fun. But definitely the small one, for sure, minimum. Because that top end speed would be so nice for running sugarcane. But hey, that's okay. It's not that far of a drive, realistically. It's not that big of a deal, so there is that. There is that. Alright, let's go ahead and start tee-upping just a smidgen. We don't want to dump it on the ground and make a mess. I would not be very happy if I did that. I have not done that with these trailers, but hey, the potential's always there, right? Just saying, potential is always, always, always there. So let's not do that if we can avoid it. All right, we'll go back the way we came, minus the shortcut there of shortness. Because why not, right? Why not take a shortcut right there? Seemed like the fun thing to do at the time, you see. Just saying. Alright, so we'll take this back. We'll probably have to empty the other one as well. I bet it's going to be full as well, because we started it first, so if the one we started second's full, I'm going to go ahead and guess that the one we started first is already full as well. I'm just throwing it out there, going out on a limb, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really a stretch. Really a stretch here, what I'm saying, right? Or something not at all. Definitely not at all. Okay. Glad we have that established. Where was he at? He was right here somewhere. He was facing the goofy way. Definitely facing the goofy way here. He was right up here. Okay. It's kind of hard to figure out where I need to be. Just saying. Alright, looks like he's going to pick back up kind of where he left off, or close enough. As long as he's going to work, I don't really care. Fire, fold, and go. Go, go, gadget tractor. Choo, 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 choo. So, who as a child, because I did. First off, Inspector Gadget was awesome. Okay, and then McDonald's, I guess it was for the Inspector Gadget movie or something. I can't actually remember what it was for. But McDonald's, I want to say, came out with an Inspector Gadget that you could get like the pieces of to in a Happy Meal. I ate so many Happy Meals, but I have it. I have the whole Inspector Gadget. I still have him somewhere. He's in the closet or something. Pretty sure I still have that. I don't know. It's one of those like McDonald's toys that everybody's like, oh my god, sometime later in life this thing's gonna be worth billions. Billions and billions. No, not at all. Kind of like the Beanie Babies from McDonald's. Does anybody remember that? My mom got it like hooked on getting those. We went from McDonald's to McDonald's to McDonald's back in the day to collect those things. We never did get the whole set. We're missing one. I don't know which one, but we're missing one. Somewhere we still have those things too. Oh, what a shame. Why am I admitting this on the internet, huh? I'm not sure. But yeah, my mom got real into collecting those things, or trying to catch them all. It was like Pokemon before Pokemon. I was real big into Pokemon there for a little while too, but anyway. Anywho, I had like probably 75 or 80% of the original Pokemon. Like the first 156, I probably had like 100 of them. Maybe more, I don't know. I had a bunch. I spent a lot of my money, and it was mostly my money because I was cutting grass at the time. I started cutting grass when I was 9, so I mean I had money growing up. I don't mean to sound like that. I didn't. I was poor. We grew up poor, but like when I got a little bit older and was making decent money cutting grass, I was, you know, spent it all. Trust me, I didn't save hardly any as a kid, and that's just not a good idea, guys. Save your money. Save your money. It's something I'm really bad at still to this day, is saving money. Man, if I got a $20 bill, it's gonna burn a hole in my pocket, and I gotta spend it. Just saying. It's not good. It's not good. Not good at all, guys. But yeah, we used to go to the place that we got them from, and we'd walk in and buy a whole bunch of Pokemon cards because we were cool. We were cool, and we had Pokemon cards, man. Somewhere, I should try to find this because it would be funny to like look at again. Somewhere I have my like binder, my 3-ring binder notebook thing with the plastic pages inside full of Pokemon cards. Where does this guy stop at? There's like nowhere where it's uneven, is there? Oh, was he facing that way too? He was, wasn't he? Okay, I see the spot now. But yeah, plastic or binder full of plastic pages with the cards in there. That was me. Don't worry, that was me. Plus the entire outside's covered in little Pokemon stickers. Yeah. Once again, that was me. I was that kid. It's probably a little too old, honestly, for Pokemon at the time, but that was me. I did it. I did it. I'm a little ashamed by it nowadays, but at the same time, not really, because it was fun. You know, we got into it. There were, let's see, I got into it. My brother got into it. And then my buddies that lived next door were big into it as well. And there were other people too. The kid down the street was in it a little bit. We used to have a lot of fun. We'd get together and like battle Pokemon, but we never like really knew the real way to play. There was one kid that we didn't really hang out with, but he actually went to like the place that we bought the Pokemon cards, because they would have like Pokemon tournaments a couple nights a week. And he went there and learned like the real way to play, and we didn't like it, so we didn't invite him back. We had our own way to like battle, you know. We would make up our own rules basically, but we had fun. We had a lot of fun, so that's all that matters, right? It's all that matters. But yeah, I'm a nerd from back in the day, kind of, not too much. Never got into any anime. My brother's into anime, or used to be into anime big time. It's probably why I didn't like anime. Because see, that's when my brother is 2 years older than myself. We shared a room for a long time. We shared a room growing up. And since he was the older brother by 2 years, he had control of the remote control pretty much all the time. Because, hey, I'm the young one, I'll just shut up and, you know, watch whatever he wants to watch. So for a long time, like every night before we go to bed, we would watch Star Trek. Hey, there's still a snumping that one. We'd watch like Star Trek Deep Space Nine. That used to be on our ABC station like every night here in St. Louis. So we watched a ton of Deep Space Nine. I've probably watched every single episode of Deep Space Nine at this point. Like 3 times over. But, you know, whatever. And then, I don't know, I guess he got tired of Deep Space Nine or something, so we started watching anime. And I just was not a fan of the anime, you see. I was not a fan. So we're going to lease this Baylor, by the way. Just saying. We're going to lease the Coon Baylor. Because why not? Actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and lease the pickup for it as well. So why not lease that? That took 7 slots away from us. We still have 604 slots, so it's not like they give you a fair amount of slots now, which is nice. I remember, like, what was it, Farm Sim 13 on console, where you had to like really conserve your slots sometimes. It's kind of brutal, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, it was kind of brutal. So yeah, but yeah, we used to watch Deep Space Nine like every single night. Star Trek, it was a thing. It wasn't a bad series. I kind of enjoyed that at the time. I don't know that I could go and watch an episode of Deep Space Nine now and make it all the way through it without like turning the crap off. But back then, I kind of enjoyed it. Back then. So there's that. And then, yeah, some kind of anime on cable. I don't know what it was even. I was not a fan. I was not a fan at all. In fact, I hated it. And then actually at one point in time, let's see, my brother and my sister moved out. That's what it was. Sister moved out, so we were able to have our own room. And then when she moved back home, because she moved out for a while then moved back home, we had to share a room again. Well, that was hard. That was really hard. It wasn't bad the first time sharing the room, because, you know, we'd been sharing a room forever and ever and ever. But once you get your own room growing up, it's like, yes, I like the privacy. I like just, you know, being able to watch what I want to watch, and, you know, turning the TV off at night when I want to turn the TV off at night, not when somebody else wants, you know, just little things like that. Kind of enjoyed, you know what I'm saying? And then when my sister moved home, we shared a room again for a while. She lived at home for a couple years then, or at least a year or two. I don't remember, but that was kind of hard. So because we had separate rooms, and I don't know, my parents were very big on, like, you know, they weren't nice or anything. My parents were nice. That's not what I'm saying. My parents were very big on every room had its own TV, because there were so many of us that nobody ever wanted to watch the same thing. So we all had TVs in our bedrooms growing up, like, always. They weren't great TVs, but they were TVs, you know what I'm saying? We could get the signal, and, you know, I could watch a baseball game if I wanted to watch a baseball game, kind of thing. And so when he moved back in the room, he had his own TV. I had my own TV. So we had 2 TVs in the room then. And it was almost set up like a hospital, where it's like everything, there's double of everything. It's kind of how it was. It's kind of how it was. But we had one Xbox at the time, one Xbox 360. No, original Xbox. I was going to say Xbox One, but that's not. The original OG boat anchor Xbox, you know what I'm saying? The old one. So we had one of those, and we had it rigged up where we could, I believe we could have it, we had it running through like an old VCR, and then it would play on either TV or both TVs. So that was kind of cool. If we wanted to play like a split screen game, we would just like each look at our own TV. It was kind of a whole thing there for a little while, but you know, it was fun. And then he built a computer. He saved up grass cutting money and built a computer, and that was in our room too. And it's like, oh my goodness. So you walked in our room and there was like 2 TVs. They weren't big. They weren't big at all. But still 2 TVs, an Xbox, PlayStation, because we had PlayStation before Xbox, and then he had built a quote gaming computer that wouldn't play any game nowadays, of course. But at the time, it was a pretty decent PC, not gonna lie. It really was. We played a lot of, oh my god, what was that game called? It was so much fun. I would love to play it nowadays, actually. Oh god, Unreal Tournament? I think it was Unreal Tournament. I think that was the game, Unreal Tournament. Something like that. It was great. We used to play the crap out of that game. And then he got into like the first Battlefield game. We had Call of Duty back then. Yeah, Call of Duty was the thing back then. Medal of Honor. That was another one we used to play a lot of, Medal of Honor. And then he got like some Star Wars games and stuff. The Old Republic, or I don't know what exactly he got into. I didn't play too many of the Star Wars games. We did have one for Xbox back in the day. I don't remember what it was called, but you could run around in multiplayer with your lightsaber, and it just caused mayhem. It was a lot of fun. I used to play that game. I can remember being proud of myself one time when I played 2 whole hours of that game in one sitting. And I was like proud of myself, and now I'm like, first off, that's nothing. Second off, why would I be proud of that? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway. Sorry, yawn break. I don't know why. I'm very yawny today. Oh, I know why. I've officially quit caffeinated soda. That's what's going on. And I kind of, not yesterday, but the day before. Was it yesterday? I don't know. I had one by accident the other day. And so it kind of like set me back. But I had just quit like a couple days before that, so not a big deal. But today's my second full day without it. And the first day I didn't really like notice it, didn't mind it. Today I'm noticing that I don't have soda. I have soda. I'm drinking 7-Up, but I'm trying to eliminate caffeine first, and then I will eliminate all soda eventually. Or at least that's the theory. Probably not going to happen. Because, like, you know, some root beer is really good. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm trying. So I'm going to get up and go take a walk, and then, actually, I'm done recording this series for today, but I'm going to go record. I have voiceovers to record for Plains and Simple. Like a lot of them. So I'm gonna go record those here in a minute. But anyway, we will get into the baling next time, guys. We will finish up the harvest and bale and all that fun stuff. Finish up sugarcane, all that good stuff in the next video. So until then, I'm your boy John from Puma Plow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.